Tonight, as you hear my voice, I want you to understand something deeply sacred. You did not scroll here by chance. Heaven has arranged this moment for you. There are nights you simply sleep, but there are nights when God Himself draws near, surrounds your spirit, and begins to shift the very atmosphere of your life. Tonight is one of those nights. You may feel tired, heavy, or overwhelmed, but stay with me, because before this prayer ends, the peace of God will settle over you like a warm blanket. The burdens you carried all day will loosen their grip. The fear that whispered against you will break, and the blessing meant for you, long delayed, long prayed for, will begin to move toward your life in ways you cannot yet see. If you remain until the final words, something will happen in your heart, your mind, and even your sleep. You will not go to bed the same tonight. Before we continue, I lovingly ask you to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a night of God's covering. And write your prayer in the comments. Your blessing begins when you declare it in faith. As we continue, come into this moment with your heart open and your spirit attentive. You are stepping into a sacred space where the presence of God meets every hidden place within you. Let the noise of today fade. Let every worry soften its grip. Tonight, God is inviting you into rest, into renewal, and into a peace that goes deeper than anything you have known recently. I want you to breathe slowly and deliberately, not to follow a technique, but to signal to your soul that it is safe. God is here. God is near. He is the one who has carried you through days you didn't know how to survive, and He is the one who will carry you through tonight as well. You are not alone, not for a moment. You may not realize it, but heaven notices when you pray. Heaven responds when you draw near. The Bible says that God is close to the brokenhearted. That means close to you, close to your fears, close to the questions you've been too tired to voice, and close to every unspoken prayer that has sat quietly in your heart. Tonight, His peace is not far. His peace is not delayed. His peace is not selective. It is for you, right now, right here. Think about the moments lately when your mind felt heavy, when thoughts kept circling without rest, when anxiety tried to creep into your night. Those moments were not signs of your weakness. They were signs that you needed a deeper encounter, a stronger covering, a reminder that God has not abandoned you. And tonight, you are receiving that reminder. As you listen, imagine the Lord placing His hand gently over your heart. Imagine His presence calming every anxious place within you. Imagine His voice silencing every lie that has whispered against your purpose. He is not disappointed in you. He is not far away. He is not tired of your prayers. He delights in you. He welcomes you. He receives you with love. You might wonder why certain battles seem to intensify at night, why thoughts feel louder when the world grows quiet. But hear this clearly. The night is not a place of defeat for you. The night is where God renews, restores, and strengthens those who call upon his name. The night is where he fights battles you cannot see. The night is where angels move on your behalf. The night is where peace is planted deep into the soil of your spirit. And that is happening even now. Some of the burdens you carried today were never meant to be carried alone. Some of the stress you felt was never meant to rest on your shoulders. And some of the fears that tried to sit in your mind were meant to be surrendered, not suppressed. Tonight, let the surrender begin gently. You do not have to force it. Just release it layer by layer, moment by moment. If your heart is weary, he understands. If your spirit feels tired, he sees it. If your mind has been restless, he knows. And he meets you without judgment, without pressure, without expectation. Only love, only grace, only peace. As we continue this journey together, let your spirit settle into the truth that you are divinely protected. You are covered. You are surrounded by the one who never sleeps, the one who watches over you with perfect faithfulness. Let your heart rest. Let your spirit breathe. God is here. As you continue to listen, allow a gentle stillness to settle over you. Tonight is not simply about closing your eyes to rest. It is about allowing God to reach into the areas of your life that have been stretched, challenged, or wounded. This is a night when your soul receives what your day could not give: renewal, clarity, and peace that sinks deeper than exhaustion. Sometimes, without realizing it, we carry far too much. We carry expectations we never voiced. We carry disappointments we never processed. We carry fears we never intended to keep. And when night falls, those silent weights try to rise up again. But hear this truth: you do not have to hold on to any of them tonight. God is strong enough to carry what has been wearing you down. You may have had days recently where you felt as if you were pushing through on empty. Days where your heart felt stretched thin. Days where you managed everything for everyone else but had little strength left for yourself. Those days can make you feel forgotten or overlooked, but you are neither. God has seen every moment, every tear that never fell, every prayer you whispered quietly. He has been walking beside you, even on the days that felt lonely. Tonight, he wants to breathe rest into you. Not the kind of rest that simply helps you sleep, but the kind that touches your soul, realigns your thoughts, and lifts the heaviness you've been carrying for too long. His peace is not shallow. It reaches the deepest places. Imagine, for a moment, that everything troubling you is being set gently at the feet of Jesus. You don't have to explain all of it. You don't have to solve any of it. You don't have to understand how God will work it out. Just place it there. Release it. He knows exactly what to do with it. There is a reason God calls you to cast your cares upon him. It is because he cares for you with a love that does not tire, a love that does not fade, and a love that does not question your worthiness. You matter to him. Your peace matters. Your rest matters. Your heart matters. And tonight, that same love covers your home, your room, your mind, and every breath you take. You are safe here. You are held here. You are protected here. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to God's presence. If fear tries to rise, remember that His peace is greater. If old worries try to steal your calm, remind yourself that God is in this moment with you, and He is not letting go. There are angels assigned to watch over you. Angels that guard every side of your home. Angels that stand at the doorway of your sleep. Angels that ensure no darkness, no fear, no spiritual attack comes near you. God does not leave His children unprotected. Let this assurance sink into your spirit. You are not going into the night alone. You are going into this night covered, surrounded, and held. Your breathing can slow. Your thoughts can settle. Your spirit can loosen its grip on stress. Because right now, the presence of God is filling the atmosphere around you. As we move deeper, prepare your heart to receive healing, clarity, and breakthrough. Nothing about tonight is ordinary. Nothing about this moment is accidental. God is working. As we go deeper, imagine that the room around you is slowly filling with a calm that does not come from this world. A calm that cannot be shaken by news, circumstances, memories, or fears. This kind of calm comes only from God, the one who stabilizes your heart when life feels unstable. Tonight, He is drawing near to you in a tender and personal way, not with pressure, not with demands, but with a gentle presence that reminds you that you are seen, valued, and cared for. Even the parts of your life that feel unfinished or unresolved are held securely in His hands. There are things you faced recently that took more strength than you admitted. Some moments drained you in ways others never noticed. Some decisions weighed heavily on your spirit. Some days felt longer than they should have. But tonight, God is restoring what those days took from you. As you listen, allow your heart to rest in the truth that you are not required to be strong on your own. You are not expected to hold everything together. God is not asking you to carry the world on your shoulders. He is inviting you to hand it over to Him piece by piece, breath by breath. There is a beautiful exchange taking place right now. With every moment you remain here, something inside you loosens. The grip of stress softens. The tightness in your chest fades. The heaviness in your thoughts begins to lift. This is not your imagination. This is God working gently in your spirit. You may not always feel Him, but He is always moving. You may not always hear Him loudly, but He is always speaking. You may not always see what He is doing, but He is always guiding. Your story is not stagnant. Your prayers are not forgotten. Your heart is not overlooked. Tonight, He surrounds you with a peace that flows like living water. It reaches into the places where fear tried to hide. It washes over the moments where doubt tried to plant itself. It fills the quiet corners of your mind that felt troubled or unsteady. Let this assurance settle deeply within you. Nothing you are facing is beyond God's reach. Nothing you are feeling is too heavy for Him. Nothing about your life is insignificant to Him. You are His beloved, and He stands watch over you. Imagine the Lord placing a shield of light around your home. A shield no darkness can penetrate. A shield no fear can cross. A shield that protects your sleep, your dreams, and your spirit. Feel the safety of that shield. Feel the warmth of His presence resting over you. As your body relaxes, your spirit untangles itself from the stress of the day. Your thoughts begin to slow. Your breathing deepens. Everything around you settles into stillness. This stillness is not empty. It is holy. Sometimes God speaks the loudest in the quiet. Sometimes breakthrough begins in the moments when you finally stop fighting alone. Sometimes healing starts simply by letting your heart be held. Tonight is one of those moments. God is not rushing you. He is not expecting perfection from you. He is here to comfort, to renew, to restore, and to breathe life into the weary parts of your soul. Rest in that truth. Lean into His presence. Allow peace to fill every corner of your being. You are safe. You are covered. You are loved. As we continue, allow your heart to lean gently into this moment. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force anything. Peace unfolds best when the soul is quiet, when the spirit is open, and when the heart finally stops trying to solve everything alone. Tonight, God is inviting you into that kind of peace. Think back to the moments today that felt overwhelming. Perhaps there were conversations that lingered in your mind, decisions that weighed on your chest, or emotions you didn't know how to express. Maybe there were fears that crept in unexpectedly or responsibilities that stretched you thin. All of these burdens may have followed you into the night, but you don't have to carry them any further. In this moment, imagine every heavy thought resting in the hands of God. Imagine every worry being placed at His feet. Imagine every uncertainty being met with His steady presence. He is not intimidated by your questions. He is not surprised by your emotions. He is not disappointed in your weariness. He understands it all. Tonight is not about pretending to be strong. It is about letting God be strong for you. You might have felt lately that you've been fighting battles no one else sees. The quiet kind, the internal kind, the kind that take place behind calm faces and deep breaths. But God sees those battles clearly. He has never missed a moment of your struggle, and He has never stopped standing beside you. Let that truth settle in your heart until it becomes real to you. Even when you felt alone, you weren't. Even when you felt unseen, you were fully observed by heaven. Even when you felt unheard, every whisper reached God's ear. Even when you felt weak, His strength was carrying you forward. You do not walk your nights alone. You do not sleep under a silent sky. You rest under the watchful care of the One who never slumbers nor sleeps. The same God who held you today will hold you tonight. As you breathe slowly, Imagine His presence filling your room with a soft, warm light. A light that dissolves fear. A light that settles the mind. A light that quiets the anxious places inside you. This light is not imagined. It is God's peace wrapping around you. There is restoration taking place in you right now. Slowly, quietly, gently. The kind of restoration that goes deeper than emotions. The kind that reaches the roots of your spirit. The kind that lifts the weight many people never knew you were carrying. You do not need to justify your feelings to God. You do not need to apologize for being tired. He knows how long you've been pushing. He knows the nights you cried silently. He knows the strength it took to show up today. And He honors that. Tonight, He is giving rest to the parts of you that have been tired for far too long. Feel your shoulders soften. Feel your breathing deepen. Feel your heart grow steady. Feel your spirit begin to rest. Every moment you stay in this prayer, the atmosphere around you shifts a little more. The noise within you grows quieter. The tension loosens. The peace of God settles deeper. You are being held. You are being healed. You are being strengthened. Rest in this. Receive this. Let God love you into peace. As we continue, let your heart move even further into this calm place God is creating around you. Feel how each passing moment becomes softer, quieter, more peaceful. You are not rushing toward rest. You are being guided gently into it. There is no pressure here, no demand placed on you. Only the steady presence of God inviting you to surrender the weight you've held for far too long. Tonight, your soul is being reminded of something powerful yet often forgotten. You are not expected to carry everything alone. You were never designed to hold every fear, every responsibility, every unanswered question on your own shoulders. God didn't create you to live exhausted. He created you to live in His strength. If you close your eyes for a moment, imagine His presence filling the space around you like a soft wind, calming, comforting, steadying, touches your thoughts, settles your breathing. It lifts the tension sitting quietly in your chest. That is God drawing near, not in force but in love. And love always brings peace. Think about the moments recently when your heart felt stretched, when you were unsure what the next step should be. Maybe there were times when you held back tears, not because you didn't feel them, but because you didn't know how to let them out. God saw those moments. He wasn't distant. He wasn't silent. He was holding you even when you didn't realize you needed to be held. He knows the battles you have fought in silence. He knows the thoughts that weighed on you when the world around you was asleep. He knows the strength it took to keep going when quitting felt easier. And because He knows, He meets you tonight with tenderness. Let the truth sink in. You do not have to be strong for God to love you. You do not have to have everything figured out. You do not need to pretend you're fine. God meets you exactly as you are, wraps you in His presence, and whispers peace over every trembling place within you. As you listen, imagine him placing his hand gently over your mind, calming the noise. Imagine him placing his hand over your heart, steadying your emotions. Imagine him standing guard over your home, securing every door, every window, every moment of your night. No fear can enter what God guards. No darkness can disturb what God covers. No anxiety can prevail where God's presence rests. Some of the weariness you feel comes from trying to carry things God has been waiting for you to release. And releasing doesn't require effort, it only requires trust. A quiet, simple trust that says, God, I give this to you. I cannot hold it anymore. And he receives it instantly. Let your shoulders relax. Let your thoughts slow down. Let your heart breathe freely. This is holy stillness. This is sacred rest. This is God watching over you. In this moment, he is strengthening you without you trying, healing you without you striving, renewing you without you forcing anything. Everything happening in your spirit right now is gentle, but it is powerful. You are not losing control, you are being restored. You are not falling apart, you are being rebuilt. You are not forgotten, you are deeply loved. Let the peace of God continue to settle over you. There is more he wants to pour into your spirit as we continue. As we enter deeper into this night prayer, feel your heart continuing to soften. You are not drifting into silence. You are being drawn into a place where God speaks gently, where burdens loosen on their own, where your spirit begins to feel lighter without explanation. This is what happens when you allow yourself to rest in his presence. Sometimes you don't need answers. Sometimes you just need to be held. And tonight, God is holding you. There have been days when you moved through the world carrying emotions no one could see. Moments of uncertainty, disappointment, or quiet fear. You may have pushed through them because you had to. You stayed strong because it was expected. You kept going because life didn't give you another option. But inside, those moments pressed against your spirit. Yet tonight, God gently lifts them from your heart. He is not asking you to figure everything out. He is not asking you to be more faithful, more prayerful, or more perfect. He is simply asking you to rest, to let him be God for you, to let him do the work while you sleep. His word says he gives rest to his beloved. That is you. Feel every part of your body slowly letting go. The muscles around your shoulders ease. The tension in your stomach releases. The tiredness behind your eyes softens. Your breathing becomes calmer. Every slow inhale reminds you that you are safe. Every gentle exhale reminds you that you are not alone. God is here. As you rest in this truth, imagine his peace flowing over you like gentle waves. Each wave quieter than the last. Each one carrying away another layer of worry. Each one washing peace into your spirit. For a moment, picture yourself sitting beside still waters, the kind David spoke about in Psalm 23. Waters that do not rush. waters that do not roar, waters that reflect the calmness of heaven. The Lord is leading you beside those waters tonight, not to test you but to restore you. Every thought that has exhausted you today, God is touching it. Every fear that tried to rise, God is silencing it. Every uncertainty that lingered, God is overshadowing it with His presence. You are completely covered. Some nights feel heavier than others. Some nights carry the accumulation of many days. But this night is different. This night is holy. This night is protected. This night is wrapped in the peace of God that cannot be shaken by anything happening around you. Feel the atmosphere shifting. Feel the air becoming lighter. Feel the presence of God drawing closer. Where His presence is, fear cannot stay. Where His presence is, anxiety loses its voice. Where His presence is, rest flows effortlessly. You may not see what God is doing, but your spirit can feel it. You can sense the weight lifting, the calm settling, the peace replacing the noise. This is what it feels like when God takes over. Let yourself receive this. There is no striving here, no struggle, only surrender. Let every part of your being settle under His protection. Let your thoughts align with His peace. Let your heart lean fully into His presence. You are safe. You are seen. You are surrounded. And God is not finished. He has more to pour into you as we continue. As we move deeper into the spiritual quiet, let your heart continue to settle into the presence of God. Feel how each passing moment becomes softer, gentler, more peaceful. This is not an ordinary calm. This is the peace that comes when God Himself surrounds you, guarding your thoughts, steadying your breath, and comforting every corner of your inner world. You are not drifting aimlessly. You are being guided with purpose. Tonight, heaven is closer to you than you think. There are times in life when your soul grows tired, not because you are weak, but because you have been carrying more than anyone realizes. You have poured out your strength, your patience, your love, your energy, often without receiving the same in return. And yet you kept going. You kept pushing. You kept believing. But God does not overlook the weight of those unspoken efforts. He does not ignore the quiet tiredness behind your eyes. He does not dismiss the battles you fought in silence. Tonight, He is restoring you gently. You may not feel dramatic change. It may be subtle, tender, almost imperceptible, but restoration is happening. In the spaces where your heart felt stretched thin, God is pouring strength. In the places that felt overworked, He is giving rest. In the corners that felt empty, He is filling with His presence. Your spirit knows what your mind cannot fully grasp. God is near. If you can place a hand over your heart for a moment, feel its rhythm, feel its weight, feel its quiet ache. And now imagine God touching that very place, lightly, lovingly, purposefully, bringing steadiness where there was worry, comfort where there was heaviness, peace where there was tension. This is not imagination. This is spiritual truth. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. The Lord lifts up those who are weary. The Lord surrounds those who seek Him with songs of deliverance. Hear those songs tonight. Feel that deliverance. Receive that closeness. Your room is not empty. The atmosphere is filled with the presence of God, soft, warm, peaceful. Even the air feels lighter as He moves around you. Every breath you take draws in more peace. Every exhale releases something heavy. Let go of what is leaving you. Receive what God is giving you. Rest in what He is doing for you. You don't have to understand the process. You don't have to predict tomorrow. You don't need to revisit the past. God is taking care of all of it, quietly, faithfully, perfectly. Imagine His angels gently taking their place around you. One at your side, one at your door, one at your window, one standing guard over your sleep. This is not fantasy. Scripture says angels encamp around those who fear the Lord. They are here to protect, to guard, to keep you safe through the night. Feel the safety of that truth. Feel the certainty of that covering. Feel the comfort of His nearness. Your heart is loosening. Your mind is clearing. Your spirit is resting. This is what it feels like to be held by God. Stay here in this calm. Let it deepen. Let it strengthen you. There is more peace to come, more healing, more restoration. And as we move forward, God will continue to draw you deeper into His presence. As we continue this journey deeper into God's presence, notice how your spirit is beginning to feel lighter. There is a calm in this moment that does not come from the world around you. It comes from the one who knows exactly what your heart needs, the one who has walked with you through every season, the one who never grows weary of holding you. Tonight, God is not only giving you peace, He is rebuilding what life has tried to break. Some of the heaviness you felt was never about one moment. It was a collection of many moments, piled gently on top of each other, until your heart became tired. But God sees the layers. He sees the small things that seemed unimportant but still hurt. He sees the memories you tucked away because you didn't have the strength to face them. He sees the questions you held quietly because you didn't know who to ask. And tonight He is touching every layer, gently, patiently, lovingly. Feel the depth of His compassion. Feel the warmth of His presence. Feel the way your spirit responds simply by being acknowledged. You don't have to explain yourself to God. You don't have to hide the places that feel fragile. You don't have to pretend you're stronger than you are. He already knows, and He already loves you, fully, fiercely, completely. If your eyes feel heavy, let them rest. If your breathing slows, let it slow. If your thoughts begin to quiet, let them fade into peace. This is what it feels like to be led beside still waters. This is what it feels like to lie down in green pastures. This is what it feels like when the shepherd restores your soul. Imagine him now placing a cloak of peace over your shoulders, a peace that protects, strengthens, and reassures you. Imagine him whispering softly to the places in you that still feel unsettled. Imagine him placing his hand upon your mind and saying, "Be still." Every moment you remain here, the atmosphere around you shifts more. Fear loses its grip. Anxiety loses its voice. Restlessness loses its power. What once felt overwhelming begins to feel distant. What once felt heavy begins to lift. God is doing this for you, not because you earned it, not because you fought hard enough, but because He loves you, because He has chosen you, because you matter deeply to Him. Let your heart believe that tonight. You are not facing tomorrow alone. You are not carrying this week alone. You are not waking up without God's strength covering you. Even now, He is preparing your tomorrow while giving rest to your tonight. Feel how your thoughts slow down, almost like clouds drifting across a quiet sky. Feel how your spirit loosens its hold on the things that used to trouble you. Feel how the presence of God wraps around you like a blanket that fits perfectly, steady, warm, protective. This is holy ground. This moment is sacred. This peace is a gift. And as you continue, God will pour even more into your spirit. More calm, more clarity, more healing, more quiet confidence. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are completely held here. As we move forward, let your spirit settle even deeper into this holy stillness. You may notice that your thoughts are softer now, your breathing slower, your heart calmer. This is no coincidence. This is what happens when the presence of God surrounds you and begins to minister to every part of your being. Tonight is not just a moment of comfort. It is a moment of healing. There are places inside you that have been waiting for rest, waiting for peace, waiting for release, waiting for someone to understand without you having to explain. And in this moment, God is gently stepping into those places. He is not forcing anything. He is not rushing anything. He is simply bringing light into the areas where shadows tried to linger. If you let yourself, you can sense it. Something shifting, something lifting, something loosening. The weight you carried hasn't disappeared suddenly, but it is no longer pressing against you with the same intensity. This is how God heals. Quietly, deeply, and perfectly. Think about the moments in the past few weeks that left you drained. The situations you handled with a brave face but a trembling heart. The thoughts you carried into the night because no one else would understand. God saw all of it, and He is honoring every tear, every effort, every step you took even when you felt unsteady. He is not disappointed in you. He is not distant from you. He is not judging you for being tired. Instead, He is proud of you, proud of how you endured, how you kept faith alive, how you continued even when it felt difficult. And tonight, He is pouring strength back into the places where weakness tried to settle. Let His presence wash over you like soft rain falling on dry ground. Feel how it soaks into the deepest parts of your heart, refreshing what felt worn, awakening what felt numb, softening what felt hardened by circumstance or pressure. This is not just peace. This is renewal. This is restoration. God is not only comforting you, He is repairing what life has damaged. He is lifting the burdens that you thought were yours to carry forever. He is rewriting the emotional patterns that weighed heavily on you. And while you rest, He is preparing blessings, answers, and strength that will meet you in the days ahead. There is nothing accidental about this moment. There is nothing random about this peace. There is nothing small about this stillness. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Feel the warmth around you, almost like a soft embrace wrapping gently across your shoulders. Feel the quiet assurance settling in your mind. Feel the peace resting on your chest like a gentle hand calming your heartbeat. God is here, fully here, completely here. You don't need to pray perfectly for Him to move. You don't need to know what to ask for. You don't even need to speak. Just being in His presence is enough. Let yourself rest in this truth. You are watched over. You are protected. You are loved in ways deeper than words can express. And you are being prepared for a tomorrow filled with renewed strength. Stay here in this peace. There is still more God wants to give you as we continue. As we move into this final moment of tonight's journey, allow your heart to rest fully in the presence that has been surrounding you from the very beginning. You have come through layers of tension, through weights you didn't realize you were carrying, and through quiet storms that only God saw. And now you stand in a place of peace, deep, steady, holy peace. Feel how different this moment is from when you first began. Your thoughts are no longer racing. Your emotions are no longer heavy. Your spirit is no longer struggling to stay above the weight of the day. This is the work of God within you. He has been gently touching the parts of your heart that felt bruised. He has been soothing the memories that carried pain. He has been lifting the burdens that pressed against your spirit. He has been restoring what was slowly drained from you. Tonight, God has not only calmed you, He has strengthened you. There is a quiet courage forming inside you, the kind that does not shout, but stands firm. The kind that does not depend on circumstances, but on presence. The kind that will carry you through tomorrow with a renewed sense of clarity and confidence. You may not feel it fully yet, but the roots of that courage are already growing. Let your breathing soften even more. Let your shoulders fall effortlessly. Let your spirit lean entirely into God's embrace. For the rest of this night, God will watch over you. His angels will stand guard at the corners of your home. His peace will surround your mind like a shield. His presence will soothe every dream, every thought, every part of your rest. Nothing can disturb what God is protecting. Nothing can enter what God is guarding. Nothing can steal what God is restoring. Imagine the Lord placing His hand gently over your head, whispering peace into your thoughts. Imagine him placing his hand over your heart, bringing warmth, comfort, and healing into your emotions. Imagine him covering your entire being with his light, leaving no room for fear, no space for anxiety, no opening for darkness. This is your covering tonight. This is your promise tonight. This is your assurance tonight. Even as you sleep, heaven will work on your behalf. Even as your body rests, your spirit will be strengthened. Even as your eyes close, God will fight battles for you that you never knew existed. Nothing about this night will be ordinary. You will not wake up the same. You will rise with a lighter heart, a clearer mind, and a renewed sense of God's presence over your life. Rest deeply in this truth. God is with you. God is for you. God is covering you with perfect peace. Let this peace stay with you as you prepare to continue into the next part of your journey. You are safe. You are loved. You are held securely in the arms of your Creator.